Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rust. This is sort of a down moment right now because the player characters have recently finished their their biggest mission so far. They are going to be discussing what they want to do next, where they want to go, all that sort of thing. This game finds the player characters sitting in the backyard of the house that belongs to the Alpha and is shared by Thora and Quinn. Uh, Whispers is also here. He seems a little kind of out of place and sits as unobtrusive a corner as he can figure out to find, but he is present and will participate as appropriate. There's a fire going in the fire pit so that everybody can get close to it and be nice and warm, as it is still pretty freaking cold in that area of the world tonight. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn things over to Johnny.
Yeah, Quinn's basically sitting there with a cup of coffee. He's sitting on like the same seating as Sig, but he's got his back pressed to the armrest or whatever they're on, um, with his knees basically kind of drawn but not all the way up to his chest. And right now he's just kind of looking into his cup and just kind of thinking to himself. And he'll look up and give everybody a once-over just to see if everybody's here and present, as it were.
Yeah, Thor's just hanging out, waiting for things to start.
Yep, Ag's pretty much doing the same. Wait, I didn't get. Are they inside or outside?
That's it.
Outside.
We don't start fires in the house.
Yeah. Ag is leaning against the fireplace, just looking at everybody. His hands in his pockets, and smile on his face. Out of game, I guess the players who aren't here, the characters couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And he'll say, yeah, Bree couldn't make it. She says she's sorry, but she had important stuff to do.
Yeah. Quinn will rub the spot between his brows, like the bridge of his nose, and I'll say, I talked to her earlier.
Sig has set out a plate of basically almost fondue or stew cut kind of meat with a few little seasonings and stuff like that, and he's got a metal skewer and he's roasting a piece of meat over the fire.
So, we got a couple of things to go over. And one of them is pack business. And one of them is... It's more... I hate to say this, but almost like family business. But it could affect the pack. I do want to address the family business before we get to the pack business. And I do consider you guys family.
Ag will smile. Anything you got, I'm ready to hear.
And Thora will nod.
He'll kind of actually tighten his jaw and blink, thinking how to say it. I'm very rapidly losing my hearing. Faster than I thought I would. I knew that my hearing loss was progressive. I knew that it would... I knew it would happen. I knew I'd begin to lose my hearing. I thought it would be longer or over more time or later in my life, but it's happening way faster than I thought it would, and it's happening quicker than I thought it would. I didn't expect it to happen so fast and as quick as it is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Egg will nod.
Yeah.
What I thought is it was going to be over years. You know, my hearing would grow less and less. It's not. He'll look down and just shake his head. That's not what's happening.
Whisper seems confused, and he'll say, "Are you not human-born?"
What?
Why are you losing your hearing then?
What do you mean?
He kind of sits there, visibly wrestling with how to express something, not looking directly at you because he kind of can't.
Yeah. He's not listening directly at me. Got it.
Right.
Human-born, sometimes, like you are born without one of the senses, and sometimes, and he'll breathe in and out, and kind of rub the back of his neck. Some, like Alpha here, lose theirs for different reasons. It's just something that happens.
He looks not at all less confused, and he'll say, "Did you cause offense to something?"
No.
Perhaps.
It's in my family. It's familial. It's in my bloodline. We are from Martha's Vineyard, and deafness is hereditary. My mother is full deaf. There are people in my family, both Garu and kinfolk, who display varying degrees of deafness. The Karen I hail from is the only one on the island. It is a Silverfang sect, and there are no other tribes represented in the sect. That's it. There are only Silverfang.
He's not supposed to eat for another hour, but he might be hungry anyway.
Yeah, but I think you're talking about the baby, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
No. Stop fitting over your dad so much, woman. No.
Sheesh.
But yeah, he'll say it. It's I didn't offend anyone. I've been my whole life. I've had trouble hearing.
He's giving you a strange sort of a look.
It runs in his blood.
You didn't give offense, and you weren't born of a cursed union, but you are losing your hearing.
Yes.
He kind of settles back down to think.
He'll just rub his temple. I don't think I gave any offense to any spirits. And beyond that, again, it was something that was going to happen. I don't know. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. He'll just shake his head. I knew it was going to happen. I expected it to happen. It's just now that it's happening, I will swallow. I need to figure out what to do.
Can it be cured?
Not by anything that would come easy. It's not really treatable through mortal means.
He shakes his head. He says, I wasn't asking about easy. Nothing worth having is easy.
I have to consider the litany and the fact that I am beholden to not suffer my people to tend my sickness.
He nods. He says, but you are also no man.
Can you elaborate?
It is your position to do the things that others are not permitted to do.
He kind of he puts his hand up and does the half and half thing, then forgets that James can't see. And then he's like, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't give me carte blanche to flaunt the lit. It's one thing to sit back and to formulate a way to stop this, but if I bring undue towards stress or begin to expend too many of this pack's resources to fix this, then I am violating the litany in full. I will be suffering you to tend my sickness. He'll look at Sig and like shake his head like, you're the alpha. You fucking gotta be like a Vildox for a second.
He says it depends on who's tending it.
And it depends on our definition of suffering.
He nods.
The other question is, do we accept that I'm going to go deaf and I learn to lead this pack deaf? Whispers is blind and I've yet to see it hold him back. There are people who have difficulties, but you overcome them. You live with them. You work with them.
Whispers kind of shrinks back, clearly uncomfortable with being in the middle of this.
You are our leader, and you are a great alpha that comes from within your heart, not from your ability to hear.
There is a personal reason I wouldn't want to lose my hearing. But I'd feel selfish bringing it forward as to why I would want your help.
You're a musician.
I'll nod. The thought of living without music is... He actually, like, shakes visibly. And, like, doesn't gasp, but, like, he takes a shuddering breath. As though the thought really horrifies him. I couldn't... to be robbed of my ability to create music, to hear it, to it's in my soul.
And she'll actually stand up and walk over and put her hand on his knee.
I'll look at her.
I
Then-
will take him by the shoulder and I bring him in.
There are a lot of people surrounding him, by the way, now. Remember, he's sitting next to Sig.
Yep.
But, tell him.
Then we won't let it happen.
We are a family. Whatever this takes, we will all be here with you to work it out. Whatever you want, however you want to work it out.
She'll smile at them both with a very sweet smile. She'll say, well, I'm glad I have your axe and your bow. But unfortunately, we need to figure out what we're doing. We'll chuckle. And I'll give him squeezes.
Are you calling me a hobbit?
No, I'm calling you an elf, woman.
Oh, so I'm the dwarf. Yo,
That's
stop.
not even a question. Good point. Like, go away.
Well, I would throw a little person into a volcano for you if I had to.
I'm so glad. Daughter mine.
I might
you make
even
my
be
heart
that little
full.
person.
Yeah, please. Like, just shake his head.
And she looks at Ag, like, rolls her eyes.
I'll just smile at her.
Whispers is still sitting quietly.
Fucking children, I swear to God.
Whispers knows that amongst the Garter Nation, when people are being thrown into volcanoes for the other people, it's his people that are getting thrown.
And she looks at him out of the corner of her eye. And she just shakes her head for a sec. Don't worry, Whispers. You're safe. Ag goes first. He takes point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just smile.
He doesn't really react.
Then we send in all of our fleas.
Sig will say, can you get a spirit to serve as your ears somehow?
Can we ask our totem?
Seeing your raccoon? And hearing your raccoon? Oh God! He'll just rub his face like, oh God, I'm not ready for that. Oh my God! He'll just shake his head like, because in his head he's picturing Rocket Raccoon. And he'll look at Sig as though he loves this man with the very depths of his heart, but he's gonna fucking scream for that. I don't know. And I know if I ask Whispers, he's going to say he doesn't know, but he'll find out. And he'll grin very cheekily.
Looks very embarrassed for a moment.
Whispers, can I have the totem serve as my ears?
I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Well, why don't we ask him?
Whispers nods.
Where is he? He'll pull one of the marshmallows out that he has nearby for making s'mores. And he'll kind of like hold it out and hopefully get the totem's attention to come forward.
Oh my god, this is what you people call s'mores? Never had one.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait, I'm from Australia, we don't have them. We have marshmallows.
She just hands him 2 graham crackers with chocolate and a marshmallow.
Yes! And he put them
Oh my God, you're such a B-word sometimes. He just laughs at her.
And then she pokes him in the side with a stick.
Oh my God. At least it's not my fault. At least it's not my fault.
What? I was helping.
Yeah, you're helping. You're helping so much.
I'm helping. Stop.
So you're holding out a marshmallow for the raccoon?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Although he is going to pull Thor into his lap and tickle her for that one.
And she licks the side of his face.
Ah! No! Don't get your spit off of me! Jesus Christ. He'll throw her in a Sig's lap.
Hi, Dad.
Oh.
raccoon comes through and comes waddling up towards you, trying to get the marshmallow.
Okay. He'll hand it to him.
He'll take it.
Hi.
Happily nibbling at it. He gives you a nod and the raccoon spirit equivalent of a smile.
You know what I just realized out of game with what this totem's bonus is? This is actually probably the perfect spirit to have asked this to. It's all about like adaptation and shit like that.
True.
So yeah, yay, Sig! So he'll smile at the totem. And he'll say, Brother Raccoon, I have a favor to ask. Well, question, whatever.
He nods, continuing to stuff his face with marshmallow.
He'll pull out another one and hand it to him. I'm losing my hearing. And obviously I don't want to. So how can I preserve my hearing? Okay, yeah. Right there with you.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
He looks at you like you're an idiot.
Yes!
Thora reaches down and gives him a good scratch behind the ears.
Ed will get like a ring or something shiny out of his pocket and will like roll it to him.
It'll get over close to him and you don't even really see him move. It just kind of disappears.
Oh, look, the Omega gave you a present.
So why are you losing your hearing?
Because my family is nothing but a bunch of nasty inbreds. Did I say that out loud? I said that out loud. Yes, I did. And he'll just shake his head.
Catty bitch.
Right?
So catty!
Not you. Shh. And she shoves a marshmallow in Ag's mouth.
Oh, I'm gonna sell him a shot one day. Anyway. No. I'm losing my hearing because it runs in my family. It's a regressive disorder. It's an inner ear problem.
He swallows. He says, so what can be done about it?
He just takes a deep breath and looks down and shakes his head. Sigurd Ria had suggested if you could help me to maintain my hearing. Or perhaps one of your fellow spirits? A fetish, maybe? I feel like it would be carved into my hide. To me.
He thinks for a moment. He says, there are many types of spirits that can hear for you. But sorry. And many of them would be able to communicate that information directly to you. It would be almost like hearing.
I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea to capture or to persuade a fox spirit. And again, bind it into a tattoo fetish. I could probably get the Elder Theurge to help me with this. No offense, you can't see. So I'll point over at, like, the Theurge. Like, I'm sorry.
He'll say, I don't know the right of the fetish anyway.
No. Anyway, I'll look back at the raccoon.
Okay.
Foxes have good hearing, and I've always felt a kinship to them.
I'm friendly with foxes.
Who wouldn't be friendly with you? He kind of like scratches behind his ear affectionately, like, no, you're a raccoon. Who doesn't love you? I mean, we're all learning sign language. I mean, maybe it can even be a situation where if I'm not doing certain things, then it doesn't have to be active. It doesn't have to be all the time. I could do without my hearing for periods. I would just want to be able to hear for pack tactics and for missions, for making music. I mean, Sig, you're learning sign language. Are you okay with me losing my hearing? It being a situation where when I'm certain times I can't hear?
He says, I'd rather you can't help it. You can't help it.
I just imagine it would be very taxing on a spirit to do that all the time. If it were something that were done from time to time, or where I pressed upon the spirit occasionally instead of all the time, wouldn't that be more... What kind of bite his lip thinking?
He says, a spirit could probably continue to provide that service for you, but I don't know for sure. I've never tried. I've never done that.
To look at Thora.
She'll look back at him.
I'm not staring at you because you're pretty, darling. I want to know what you think. And he'll nod at her.
I think a spirit bound to you would be really good. It's a good idea. It's a solid idea.
Nod. Okay. Whispers. Do you think Fox would be a good spirit for this, or another, or...
Stand by.
I love Thora's overlay, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm so happy I pay her
Whisper says, sorry. Whisper says, any spirit known for its excellent hearing would be the best choice. Fox is known for that, but it's not his most notable trait.
I also thought with my nature and my affinity for them that a fox may be alright with bonding with me.
That's possible. You should also strongly consider having the tattoo done before you approach the spirit. Spirits
What about?
like her.
Oh, sorry. Yo, wait.
It's okay. He said spirits like commitment.
What about a bat spirit?
Oh no. Oh no. He shakes his head. Like, what? Like, honestly, you probably should have a roll to know why that's a big no. Like
Okay.
a huge fucking no.
Well, you can roll an intelligence plus occult if you want.
Like, to be honest, you should get that roll before you even say it, to be honest.
Okay.
It's up to you, though. I mean, you don't have to take that roll, as it were.
No.
I mean, Nelson, I don't know out of character if you know what she's referring to.
No, I don't know much about the spirits. No, no. I've got 3 successes though. So.
Okay. Bat is a black spiral dancer totem.
Oh, okay.
He apparently wasn't always, but you don't know much more about him than that.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't want to see the Theurge hit you at a game.
Yeah.
It's owl.
And at a game, please don't mention owls because I'm terrified at a game of them. Like, oh my god, if when you mention owl, I'd pass out.
Aw. No pass out.
Any animal other than that you may mention freely. No owls, please. They are
No, I
very-
like fox.
Yeah, I think at a game, I think fox is probably the best animal for him. He's very fox-like in the first place.
But there's the elephants, but yeah, an elephant spirit around here doesn't been much of them, so.
What other animals are known for their keen sense of hearing?
Cats.
I don't like cats. Well, I mean, I like my cat. Cats are assholes, kind of. Like,
Your
you like the
cat's an
kind of hand
asshole.
thing. You know what, Thora? I swear to God,
What? It's true.
that cat is not an asshole. You chased it through the house the other day.
Yeah, 'cause he peed in my sneakers.
You know why you peed in your sneakers?
Why?
Because you're mean to him.
What did you do to the cat, Thora?
I don't know.
In the dryer. She threw him in the dryer.
That's not how you
because
want
you
the cat.
throw up in my pocketbook.
Yeah, because it's an ugly pocketbook.
That was a dick move, to be fair.
Hey, don't talk about my little stud muffin like that, okay? I swear to God, I will throw you through the wall. I'm pointing at Ag.
That's okay. I made the appointment to get him fixed.
He's already fixed.
Me or the cat? It's-
Oh, shit.
I was talking about Agamemnon, but
Well, the cat's fixed. Thank you. If you could leave our cat alone, I'd appreciate it. You and that fucking cat, I swear to God. Close the phone out.
he hates me.
He doesn't hate you!
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. Just shake his head, smiling at her.
At this point, Whispers is still sitting there very quietly. Very, very quietly.
Thora wanders over and goes nearish him.
Okay.
Are you alright?
He kind of startles and nods.
You woke up and realized he was Metis this morning. You take a sniff.
Funny, out of character, I'm looking at a thing about animals with great senses of hearing, and the first one that appears is the greater wax moth.
That's what I just saw too. I'm not fucking like getting a fucking. I'm not getting a dolphin either because no.
Heffalumps!
Oh God, no rats, no. I didn't know horses' hearing was that good.
Bats. Dolphins. Oh, come on, you could get a dolphin tattoo, don't you?
No, not that gay. Jesus Christ.
Cats are definitely on the list, though.
Yeah, that's why Ag said cat.
Yeah, dog is apparently dogs can hear better than cats apparently, but so are rats, and that's kind of like.
Oh, I've got a list here that says moth, elephants, bats, dolphins, cats, dogs, owls, rats, horses, and then pigeons.
Yeah,
Quinn-
you're looking at the
Quinn's
list,
looking
aren't
at
you?
that list. Quinn is actually looking at that list in game. He's got it on his phone.
Although, why they got, like, art student owl for that owl picture, I don't know.
Right? I thought I was gonna puke. Go rub his face. I think they're okay. My problem is right now the way I feel there's no reason not to go with Fox. Like I think if I don't go with Fox at that point, it's just like well, I'm just going with somebody I don't want. He'll kind of just shrug, like, that's what it is.
And, hang on a second. Sucks. Yeah. Sig, so you should get one of those foxes with the great big ears.
Even a fennec fox?
They're adorable. Oh my
Oh,
god, do
God.
it.
Oh.
They're so Get a Phoenix Fox tattoo!
He'll look over at Sig, and for 1 second he'll drop the fucking like act, and he'll give him the sweet look, and he'll be like, well, and I know you mentioned one time that Sig likes to draw. I'll say to him, will you draw it for me?
He smiles and he says, "Yeah, of course."
Thank you.
Aw.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll smile at her.
So Raccoon is just sitting here, kind of looking back and forth between all of you. You hadn't seen anything.
Baby.
Is Weird making that face?
He's actually going for the unguarded marshmallows.
Yeah, whatever. He's not gonna stop him.
Yeah, no.
I will actually push the marshmallows towards him.
Ow, sorry.
Trying to decide whether Quinn would get pissed because it was somebody other than Raccoon going for them. Babe, look what I sent you. Look at how fucking adorable that is.
Okay, hang on. Holy cow,
I know, right?
that's crazy.
And that looks like something Sig would draw, in my opinion. His biceps are free. He doesn't have anything on his biceps, so. But yeah, I'll just rub his face and go. He'll give Sig a thumb up, and if he's willing to draw it, he's good. He's good to go. All right. But does that mean we're actually going to approach a fennec fox? Because fennec foxes, I don't know if you noticed or not, live over on the other side. Oh, hey, I had to talk to you about this anyway. He has the look on his face like, holy shit, this worked out. All neatly dovetail together. How nice.
Thora just raises an eyebrow and looks at him.
No, he's like legit having like, hey, this worked out, oh my god. And he looks at Sig like he's trying very hard to hold back that he adores him right now. But he'll say, okay, this actually dovetails very nicely into the next thing I need to talk to you guys about. I miss my mother very badly. And I know the environment she's in and the man she's with. Dante,
What?
your computer's making an echo.
Hang on.
I know what kind of man my father is and the environment she's in. I want to get my mother out of the set. I want to bring her back here. Your father and I, looking over at Thora, have thought of a way to get into the sept and to get her and to get out.
Are we going to war?
He'll hold a finger up and he'll say, possibly afterwards. And he'll point over at Agamemnon. Do you remember how you said you wanted to go to the Wheel of Ta?
The what?
I told you. Remember how I told you I wanted to bring you to the Wheel of Ta?
He'll nod.
Okay. the Sept of the Golden Stair, my father's sept. It has a moon bridge that will go to the Wheel of Ta. Okay? Now, the Sept of the Golden Stair is ridiculously hard to get into, but you, Thora, you can request the moon bridge. I cannot even walk into that place in a position of authority. I'm going to have to go in disguise as like a bonar or something like that, because they'll smell me from a mile away. But if you go in, Thora, as the daughter of a local sept leader, and with the he'll point over at her like all that amazingness, they'll let you through probably no problem. So we get into the sept. We request a night's rest, which he will probably put us up in his own home. It's what he does traditionally. Okay, we'll see what my mother's going through, where she is, how things are going with her. Touch base with her. Okay. We go to Ta. Okay. Now, we're going to have to go to Algeria from there. The reason, the thing that's our cover story, which is a legit cover story, is Bree wants to meet her kinfolk's family, who lives in Algeria. Alright? So, that's the cover story for using the moon bridge. We're going to visit her family, her new family. We're escorting her there. Also, I can find one of those little finicky foxes running around there and bind it to my body without having to do it here in the States. Go over there myself. He'll kind of thumbs up Sig like, yay, see? They live in the deserts in that area. We go over there, we do what we have to do there. Go to the Wheel of Ta, check out the Wheel of Ta, meet this guy's family, whatever. I don't think we're going to have to be there for that. While she's doing that, we can probably go and find one of these little finicky foxes. Find the finicky fox into myself, go back to the Golden Stair, having come up with a plan as to how to get my mother out of there. I don't care if we have to kidnap her, to be honest. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic right now. But I want my mom out of that sept. She doesn't realize the kind of man my father is. God, I hope she doesn't realize the kind of man my father is. I don't think she does. She wasn't that kind of woman. She wasn't like that. I think if she knew what he did to me, I don't think she'd want to be there. And like I said, I really miss her.
Okay.
So, plan is, you leading the pack, Thora, we go to the Golden Stair, ask him for a night of hospitality, touch base with my mother, find out what her position is, how she's doing, no action at that point. Go to the Wheel of Ta, which is in Morocco. We either break off with Bree or she come with us, anything like that. We look at Ta, we get a feel for it, whatever. That's not, I mean, I want Ag to look around, you know, it's the land of his people and all that good stuff, but you know what I mean. Find the fox, do the fetish. One of us is gonna have to learn right the fetish. Hey, look over at Whispers. Can you learn the right of the fetish?
How quickly?
I don't know how long that right learns to take. I'm not a fucking theurge.
I could learn it within a month or so. I don't know that I could do it any quicker than that.
I'm not in a particular rush. He'll look around at the group. I mean, we've got to wait a month for him to learn the right. Or we could, could we maybe find a theurge there who could do it? Make a deal with him? Could you make a talent that could perform a right? That would be really powerful. No! I answered my own question.
Waiting the month would probably be wise.
I'll nod.
It gives all of us a chance to work on our skills.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty big... This could start a war. I'm not gonna lie. Now, Sig, can you remind me why you don't think it would start a war? I remember, but I don't, and I'd rather if you said it.
Sig says, in order for him to execute a war against this, he would have to bring out more of what's actually happened. He's comfortable with it.
So he would need to admit all of his wrongs in public, which he would never do.
Good. But it's not likely.
I love my mother, and I want her to be a part of my life. And if that's the kind of man my father is, I don't want her around that. I mean, that's right of is that wrong of me to think that?
I will shake his head.
We'll look at Whispers to get his opinion.
Whispers is not looking in your direction, and he's not really, meeting your gaze, but you can tell he's listening.
Huh? He'll look to his beta.
I say let's do it.
I'll nod. The out-of-game question I have to ask is, are we going to, out-of-game, wait, like just say a month's passed and we do it? Or are we going to do stuff between there and, that?
I think we can pick up a plan next week and just say that a month has passed because, frankly, we're actually behind on the timeline. What we're talking about right now and doing right now should have happened about a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, if everybody else is fine with that, I'm fine with it, but
I'm fine with it.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it.
The other question is that means we're also going to be traveling with a kinfolk when we travel. I've never traveled with a kinfolk like that. Is there any precautions? Or, I mean, I know he travels a lot, but I'll look at Sig. I mean, is there anything we need to know? Like, are they fragile? He's shaking his head like he legit doesn't know and he's trying to, like, be safe.
Well, kinfolk are fragile in that they're human. But, I mean, beyond that, not so much. It depends on the person. Some people aren't up for the conditions and the rigors of travel.
As I understand, he's on Striderkin and travels quite a bit. And duct tape Agamemnon to a wall.
What was that last part?
And duct tape Agamemnon to a wall. And he'll just look at Agamemnon.
And I like every part of it. What's the problem?
You let a kinfolk duct tape to the wall?
I could afford back, but there was food. And, well, he and Bree needed their alone time.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
You understand that in the position of this pack, I consider Whispers fleas above you, right? Just shaking his head.
Whispers.
Hey.
What does Whispers do?
Whispers looks hurt and kind of absent, scratches a spot behind his ear.
Just shake his head at Ag. Ag could tell he was kind of joking. It was joking.
Yeah. So we're going on an adventure.
Why do you have to make yourself the pack hobbit? Every time.
I'm not a hobbit, I'm an
Every
elf.
time. That line just made me the Hobbit.
She stands up to her full height.
He scoots over to Sig and like just kind of like nuzzles up to him like, hold me.
Oh boy.
She'll be. The Valkyrie is mad.
Aggie's
He
in
actually says that.
Aggie's in Glabro because she said has fake Glabro, so she's still like 4 inches taller than her.
Ooh, that means you're gonna fall harder.
You speak big words for someone who can't even walk around.
What do you
You're
mean?
normal Hamid.
I can, I just don't.
Mm. Can you?
Hey, I'm handsome as a Glabro. What would I take my helmet for?
Because it's cheap.
Realm is the shade. And he'll look smaller and goes, okay, fine, you can be the elf, whatever. And he'll smile at her. Give her a sweet smile.
And she'll growl at him.
He'll look down.
Say you're sorry.
What is that? Oh, whatever. And he'll smile at her. Fine, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Gwen will applaud softly. He'll scoot back away from the alpha. Sit the way he was before.
Nice.
You're gonna tell Bree to fart on his pillow. And she'll do it, that nasty little freak.
Who hell want one to fart on his pillow?
La la la, earmuffs.
Shit, at least she farted on my pillow.
I was a bum for a while, I've slept in worse.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you right now. Look at his nails.
Yeah, our deaf guy has selective hearing.
I actually couldn't hear him, he's fucking mumbling. I was being serious.
No, he said, I was a bum for a while, I've slept in worse.
You were a bum?
I've got a house now, and a job.
What? No, you have Bree's house now, and you're a pizza boy.
It's still a job.
Sure. The great Canadian way.
So am I supposed to apologize every time I deliver a pizza? I don't know.
You're supposed to apologize every time you open your mouth. He'll just like grin at him. Ag. Don't attack him. Don't instigate with me today. I'm in an aggressive mood. So what about this plan is bad? Africa. Oh no, let me not say that. Seth, got a point. Africa. Spirit.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
Africa. This whole plan,
Uh-huh.
we're on a razor's edge for the whole adventure.
Do you remember that time? No, look at her and he starts to talk and he stops.
She raises an eyebrow.
Then he'll wave her over and whisper into her ear.
Oh, I think I know it.
Yeah. Yeah, he says that in her ear.
Yeah, but you got there first, honey.
Yeah, but I have bad taste.
Clearly, and she looks at her
Oh!
father.
Oh my god! He puts a hand up like, no, fuck!
He's just kind of looking in y'all's general direction, watching carefully.
He shakes his head. That's not what I meant. Not like that. Not like that. God damn it! You look at Thora. What did I do to you?
Oh, new mommy.
I cleaned the bathroom for you.
It's your bathroom. I have my own.
He'll shrug and just shake his head. You a grown woman, you need your own bathroom. Mm-hmm, girl.
I have my own bathroom.
I know you have your own bathroom. You're fucking bear of a kinfolk, shane all the hair all over. Fuck, man, wax him or something.
It's a lot of wax.
I don't like that much wax.
No, it's expensive.
Oh, God. Find cheaper kinfolk.
This one's a lawyer.
So your kinfolk has no soul, got it. I'm sorry, I love you.
Souls are overrated.
Do you hear this shit? He'll look over and say and point at her.
What?
How did such a wicked girl come out of such a nice man?
He laughs.
I wasn't always this way.
Did it rub off? And he'll kind of like
Yeah.
shake his head over. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, gotcha.
This is your fault.
Mine?
Yep.
What the fuck? I've been your thing for like I don't know how fucking long now, and it's my fault?
Yep, every girl has her queer.
Wow.
What? You're my
What?
gay.
Oh my god. Just rub his face. Like, oh god. Am I the mystic gay?
You are.
Fuck, I should ground you.
You cannot ground me.
As your alpha? Oh. He'll give her a smile, like a big toothy wolfish smile.
Cook your own dinner.
Ouch.
Yep. Wash your own panties.
Hey, those are you. Oh, clear his throat.
Yeah, you might want to start doing that anyway. Ew.
Shut up! I wear boxers. Where the fuck are you getting panties from? Oh.
Ew.
There's something very wrong with you. He'll nod.
With me?
With you, specifically. And he'll, like, do the all-over thing, the hand, like, up and down, all of it. But I
What's
love you.
wrong with me?
Nothing, there's nothing wrong with you. I love you.
Oh, I'm putting Nair in your shampoo.
Your dad uses my shampoo, too. We share shampoo.
Damn it. Daddy, don't use the shampoo.
Noted.
Shit! I'm gonna start that no poo trend now.
Well, guys, do we have anything else to do in this particular scene, or are we pretty much done
No,
for
we're just taunting each other now. No.
Yeah.
He'll give her a nuzzle.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and press the button in that case, because it seems like we have done everything we need to do.
Me have.
Thanks, players, for playing and all that good shit. Good night.